The judge hadn't finished speaking when my sister squeezed his hand. That was the moment I understood betrayal isn't loud, it's polite. It smiles while it bleeds you dry. I stood there, empty ring finger curled into my palm, my stomach tight with a secret I didn't have the courage to confess. Life, growing, quiet, inside me. He didn't look back. He never does when he's certain he's chosen the winning side. I remember when he first chose me. We met when hope was still reckless. He spoke like he listened, touched like he cared. He made promises without checking the cost. I trusted him because he learned my silences faster than my laughter. Because when I said I was scared, he said, "I've got you." That sentence ruins people. My sister adored him. Too much. I ignored it. Love makes you generous with excuses. She was family. He was mine. I was safe. Until I wasn't. The signs came softly. Phones turned face down, laughter cut short when I entered rooms, late nights explained with rehearsed patience. I noticed everything. I said nothing. Control looks like calm from the outside. The proof arrived on a Sunday afternoon. A message. "I miss you already." Not sent to me. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I sat on the bathroom floor and pressed my hand to my stomach, whispering apologies to a future I had already failed to protect. I told myself I'd tell him tomorrow. Tomorrow never came. He left first. For her. My family didn't ask questions. They chose convenience. My sister had always been easier, softer, less complicated. I was the storm they didn't want to stand in. I was pregnant and alone, and silence became my inheritance. I lost everything fast. Marriage, home, name. What I didn't lose was memory. Years passed. I rebuilt quietly. Education at night, work by day, strategy by instinct. Pain sharpened my thinking. I learned systems, laws, numbers, how power actually moves when emotions are stripped away. I never forgot them. I just waited until forgetting me hurt more. I didn't plan revenge in rage. I planned it like architecture. I made myself useful, then indispensable. I invested where he was careless. I listened where my sister bragged. People talk when they think you're harmless. I became invisible on purpose. By the time they noticed me again, I was standing on ground they didn't know was mine. We met by chance, they said, at a charity gala he needed donors for. At a foundation I quietly owned. He recognized me first. Fear flickered before he buried it. My sister smiled too wide, too late. I saw the cracks I'd been feeding for years. We talked, politely, publicly. I watched him realize, sentence by sentence, that his contracts were tied to my signature, that his expansion depended on my approval, that his debts were suddenly very visible. I said nothing untrue. The confrontation came later, private, no audience. He asked why I never told him about the pregnancy. I told him the truth. I didn't trust him to stay. My sister cried. She said she never meant to hurt me. She said she loved him. She said she was sorry. Sorry is cheap when it costs you nothing. I took everything I was owed without raising my voice. Custody of my silence, control of the narrative, assets they thought were untouchable. I didn't destroy them. I let them live in the ruins of their own choices. He lost his standing, his leverage, his certainty. She lost the illusion of being special. I walked away lighter than I had in years. Justice doesn't always look like fire. Sometimes it's subtraction. Sometimes it's watching the people who broke you finally understand how small they are without your forgiveness. I didn't need courage back then. I needed time. And time, it turns out, was on my side the whole time.